Well, hopefully Christmas is all over and Santa was kind to you all. Well, if you thought last year was a busy year, now it's time to look forward to 2022. Bring it on. Hello and welcome to AAR on Air. Yes, it's already 2022. And whatever happened to Y2K? Blimey, that was just about a lifetime away. So what have we got lined up for you for 2022? The simple answer is a lot. And it's not even the first week yet. The problem really is prioritising what I put out and when, because everyone is likely to want one thing or the other first. So I will be trying to mix them up a little over the coming weeks. Then the second problem is I just know the manufacturers are going to bring out even more things for me to review, all at the same time, and scupper the plans of whatever I intended to be released and when. So please bear with me as I try to wade through some of the things I have lined up for you. Let's take a sneak peek, shall we? So far, I can split them up into a couple of categories: guns, or more specifically rifles, and optics, which includes night vision tools as well as scopes. So it'd probably be a good idea to get some of the night vision equipment reviewed before the nights start drawing out too much. The guns then. I have a few that have been released from AGT that are definitely worth a closer look at. In 2021, every one of the AGTs I tried proved to be excellent quality and very, very accurate. They may be a little more on the expensive side than some of the budget guns, but in the short time that I've been around them, they have proven to be immensely popular, and there is definitely a desire out there for them. The first one I've managed to get hold of is the brand new out Vulcan 3. Now, I reviewed the Vulcan 2 very recently and loved it, so it's going to come with high expectations. And I have a feeling it's going to meet those expectations. May even go the extra mile. Just to fully answer as many questions as you guys may have, I've managed to get hold of a 177 in the shorter length and a 22 caliber in the longer version. And very nice they look too. Not content with a brace of Vulcans, I have the wildly extreme Uragan King, which was probably designed by the late Jacques Cousteau with its radical twin tank system. This is going to start the comments coming in when it gets reviewed. Oh yes. Maybe another one of those Marmite moments. Maybe you're not into the latest or the radical and prefer a more tactical finish to your guns. So, to hopefully satisfy you guys out there, I have the Vulcan 2 Tactic in all its black military livery. With a glut of AGTs lined up for review, it will only be a matter of time before the conspiracy theorist mathematicians out there put 2 and 2 together and come up with 873 and accuse me of being on the AGT payroll. Well, it makes a change from all the other companies I've been accused of being paid by, doesn't it? You do need a thick skin to do these reviews, and fortunately, over the years, I've developed a bit of a rhino hide. Well, it's most definitely not all AGTs lined up, but staying more eastern, as it were, I have a superb looking AARrti Compact in the Profit guise. Again, it's another one of those guns I am really looking forward to getting out and testing and generally having a really enjoyable time with. If it's anything like the previous RTIs I used in 2021, then this isn't going to disappoint either. Now, I know a couple of guys who have these and they use these on a regular basis throughout 2021 and they absolutely love them. And when out and about pest controlling, it is their go-to tool. It's going to be worth maybe getting them to try this little pocket rocket too, to see what they think. The long-awaited and fairly rare S510 Tactical is also lined up for those air arms fans amongst us. And I do have to put myself in that particular camp. As most of you may know already, my first PCP was indeed an air arms. And yes, I still have it. Although I haven't got it with me today. The S510T, or mine, that is. I have, however, also obtained and have with me a Diana rifle that is more focused on new starters. I do like a new starter gun because it's important that we continue to bring in the younger element into our sport for the future and to get the kids out into the fresh air away from the square screens of one form or another. I've also had a multi-shot break barrel for a while now, and I've been trying to make space in the schedule to review it, and maybe I'll have better luck in 2022. Now, these are no means an exhaustive list of what is lined up, but hopefully it gives you a taster, and more will be coming out as we progress through the weeks. Sometimes it feels like I should be doing 2 programs a week, and I know a lot of you guys out there have asked for it, but these reviews do take quite some time to piece together, and I am kept really busy these days with other commitments as well, I'm afraid. So what about the optics then? What have I got in my possession? I've got a brand new addition to the Sight-On range of night vision gear. This one is an add-on type to the rear of your scope. I've also got a higher end thermal spotting scope, which is great for finding the hot water pipes in the house as well as other things. On the thermal theme, I've also got the latest iRay thermal scope and spotting scope to try, which is aimed at the more starter end and is lower priced. So far, I've only heard good things about this, mostly from one of the guys at Vector Air who has been out using it in the field already. On the infrared side, I've also managed to get my hands on the night visor, so that will be being put to the test too. I think I'm going to need a warm coat and consider perhaps becoming nocturnal for a while to get through all of this lot. I've also had my hands on a whole glut of scopes ranging from budget to the higher end, and I will be trying to drop a few of these into the reviews during the year. Well, I think it's safe to say there's probably enough for me to be starting with, and of course I will be adding to all of this lot as the year progresses. Now would probably be a good time to suggest you subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any of these reviews and coming reviews. Needless to say, I will be dragging Mrs. AAR into some of these along the way, whether she likes it or not. For now, though, I would just like to say have a safe, prosperous and healthy 2022. And I will see you, as always, on Friday mornings, 7 AM GMT, starting next week, with the AGT Vulcan 3s. Thanks as always to Vector Air for really pushing the boat out and getting their hands on all of these things for me to review for you. And of course, a big thank you to you guys for watching. See you next week. Happy New Year, everybody.